This filtered air fan unit is designed to be installed on existing vehicles, but there are important weight requirements that affect the suitability of this filtered air fan unit for your particular vehicle. The installed filtered air fan unit weighs approximately 10 pounds. It is important not to exceed the roll bar weight limitations of your particular vehicle. The installed filtered air fan dimensions are 16 by 15 by 6 inches. For your safety and for the best performance results, the Perry Company recommends that any installation be done by the dealer or a dealer-approved technician. Today we will be installing the Guardian filtered air fan to a Guardian Canopy. Before installing your new fan, be aware that you must have already installed a Guardian Canopy on your tractor. If you have already done this, you're ready to get started installing your Guardian filtered fan. Before you begin, make sure you note the weight limit for the roll bar on your particular unit. It is important that you do not exceed the weight limit stated by the manufacturer. While operating your Guardian filtered air fan unit, make sure you keep hair, hands, fingers, or body parts out of the operating filtered fan unit. Additionally, adults should always accompany minors when using a vehicle with an installed filtered fan unit. If you are unsure about the weight limits on your roll bar, contact the dealer who sold you the fan unit, or contact the Perry Company at 254-756-2139. As one last preparation, make sure you have all the appropriate tools required for this job. These include wire crimpers, wire strippers, a utility knife, and a 7/16 inch wrench. The first step is to take the front intake screen and press the large bend section against the headliner. Twist the intake screen into place by placing the tabs of the intake screen between the frame and the headliner. Slide this intake screen towards the front of your Guardian Canopy at whatever placement you prefer. Install the 4 1/4-inch clip nuts onto the shroud mounts. The threaded portion of the clip nuts should be on the interior of the shrouds as seen here. Install both shroud mounts in between the frame and the headliner material similar to the first step. Slide these mounts towards the front intake screen until they make contact. Install the 4 included pieces of edge trim, which will hold the shroud mounts to the inner frame rails. These will also help keep the filter in place once it has been installed. Install the on-off switch by pressing it into the hole on the front piece of the fan shroud. Secure the front shroud to the front holes of the shroud mounts with the included bolts and washers. The on-off switch should be situated towards the rear of the canopy on the opposite side from the front intake screen. Any other orientation will not allow you to wire the fan correctly. Lay the fan in the large round opening in the fan shroud. Make sure the wiring is running through the opening in the fan shroud shown here. Install the filter material by resting it on the lower lip of the side shroud mounts and push it forward until it is flush with the front intake screen. Push the filter past the installed edge trim on the sides to hold it in place. Cut back 4 to 5 inches of the jacketed wire to expose the 2 conductors. Strip the black and red wires to expose the metal wiring. Place the included rubber grommet around these 2 wires before moving on to the next step. Crimp a female disconnect connector onto the red wire and a male bullet connector onto the black wire. Set this aside momentarily. Feed the prepared wires through the wiring hole in the shroud near the on-off switch. Connect the red wire to the off pole of the on-off switch and the black wire to the negative side of the fan. Insert the grommet into the hole to secure the wires in place. Crimp a female disconnect connector on one side of the red fan to switch wire and a female bullet connector on the other side. Connect this wire from the on pole of the on-off switch to the positive side of the fan. Use the large zip ties to secure the wiring harness to the roll bar as shown here. Then use a small zip tie on the wiring on the inside of the grommet to further secure the wires in place. Finally, bolt the rear of the fan shroud onto the side mounts using the included bolts and washers. We suggest running the wiring harness alongside the existing wiring for your unit to whatever source of power you decide, whether that be the switch or the battery. However, no matter which source you choose, it is vital that you use the included fuse holder and 15-amp blade fuse in the positive side of the wiring harness. Failure to do so may cause damages to the equipment, accessories, or operator. Congratulations on the installation of your new Guardian filtered fan. Enjoy the benefits of clean filtered air while you work, keeping you cooler while working out in the sun. This filtered air fan unit is designed to be installed on existing vehicles, but there are important weight requirements that affect the suitability of this filtered air fan unit for your particular vehicle. The installed filtered air fan unit weighs approximately 10 pounds. It is important not to exceed the roll bar weight limitations of your particular vehicle. The installed filtered air fan dimensions are 16 by 15 by 6 inches. For your safety and for the best performance results, the Perry Company recommends that any installation be done by the dealer or a dealer-approved technician. Visit www.perry-co.com for more detailed information about the Perry Company fan installation, including important warranty information. For additional vehicle weight requirements, contact the dealer that sold you the unit or the Perry Company at 254-756-2139.